Hey.
We live.
We live, baby.
Hey, what's up?
good?
What's good?
Hello.
Oh my
Welcome.
gosh.
First recording.
To the first
It's
podcast.
our first recording, guys.
First real
episode.
podcast.
Welcome.
It's exciting.
We're doing it.
Can't believe
thing.
it.
How y'all's
It's
doing?
real.
Welcome to Makes the Rules.
Welcome. Right?
You look
Look
nice.
at us.
Look at us.
Look at
This
you,
is
cute or
exciting.
whatever.
You guys all look cute. Love to see it.
Ooh, love that.
For me, thanks.
Ooh, love to see it.
It's
What
a
do you-
natural face for us.
Ooh,
I didn't
Fresh.
have a choice.
There she is. What's the teeth? What's the teeth?
No, these man,
Image.
I come and I see in the chat we're looking presentable. I was wigless. That was 25 minutes before we're supposed to get on here. So now I still look like a potato, but it's fine.
Okay, so let me tell you the real tea, right? So last week, when we were doing this, we were doing a practice run, our demo episode, and we all look terrible. We all look like, we were fine, but we just look real ratchet.
just very at home.
And we spoke about how on the next episode, we were going to look presentable because it's a real episode and we were going to record and such. So don't
I
let
don't remember this.
Kayla
So
pretend that she's a victim in this situation, because she's not.
But it's
I
the
am.
fact that she's acting like a fresh face is not presentable.
Exactly. She looks good.
Like,
Like,
my hair is not done. That's why I'm gonna have it. So
she has on a hat. 2 out of the
Okay.
3 people in this recording have on a hat right now. Just so
mine was by
and
force.
everybody
Shakara's
looks
was
good.
by choice.
no, this
So-
is also by force, ma'am.
Anyway.
Anyway, we all look fine as hell. And that's it. Period. Periana.
Anyway.
With that, welcome again to the Who Makes It Reals podcast.
We are your hosts. My name is Chakara.
Sakayla.
I'm Helena, aka Helly.
And we are very, very excited to start this first episode with you and just rolling right into it. We're going to start this podcast off with the things that we love to see. Dope people doing dope things.
Yes, ma'am.
So, who wants to start us off? Who has a dope person they want to brag about right now?
I'll start.
Okay, Hallie.
All right, so the person I want to highlight played a big part in this whole situation we got going on here. I want to highlight Lene Green, who is the host of the Girl Standard podcast, which is dope. If you haven't seen it, or heard it, you should definitely go and check it out. I love her vibe. I love the information. She talks to so many different entrepreneurs. It's just amazing, full of inspiration, and we love to see it.
We love to see that.
She also has another platform where she gives all the tools necessary to start a podcast such as this. And we decided to invest in the information that she was giving, and we bought it, and it has been so helpful. We have been able to really sit down and go through each and every element that we probably would have never come up with by ourselves, decide our name, decide our content, what we're going to be doing, just all together amazing. So if you haven't, I would 100% recommend that you head on over to the Girl Standard podcast and find out all about what Lene Green is doing. Check out her podcast and support Black Girl Magic. She's killing it.
Is
Very cool.
that girl standard or gold standard?
The Girl Standard, as in football. Kick it inside the girl.
Go.
Meet your girls. Hashtag girls.
Your girls. Exactly. And that's me. That's my... We love to see it from me.
Love that.
What about you guys? Who's next?
Who's
Well,
next? You got one?
I have a song that I've been
Okay.
playing on repeat for the. You know what? Actually, shameless plug. Y'all should listen to my first single. It's called Again. It's on Apple Music, Spotify. You can even find it on YouTube. But anyway, that's not what I was talking about.
No, but wait. Can you give us a little snippet
Can we?
of that song?
A little
'Cause
snippet.
Man said,
We can't play it?
love to see me. Complete.
we love to see me. We love the self-promotion.
Love that.
We can insert a clip here. the song that which maybe we should also insert a clip, but I'm gonna play it for you lot because I don't know if you lot know it, but it's called Quicksand, and it's by this guy, and his name is Morray. It's the best song ever right now. It's just a vibe, and I absolutely love. He raps and sings, and it's in my ear.
Cool.
One moment, please.
Since I just stood tall with a kickstand, thinking of a plan to get quick bands, falling in deep with the quicksand. Flag on my ass, no quick brand. I was packing on the ground, got my weight up. Hot beef in the streets, I can stay up. Betty Crocker show me how to make a cake, bro. Doing that with everything I love a steak, bro.
Love that. I love this vibe.
Right? It's a vibe.
Where's he from?
He's from the States. Couldn't tell you what
I thought,
city, but he's American.
I thought I heard him say quicksand. Quicksand.
Yeah, I think it's just the way.
A little English.
Because when he starts rapping, it's a good song, man. That puts me in. I exercise to it sometimes. It just gets me all the way to where I need to be.
It does have a nice little
get
going vibe.
A great song. Love to see it.
Love that.
Love that. Okay, and my thing, I just want to highlight. Well, I guess on brand with Helena and Bermudian Black Girl Magic, I would like to highlight China Cyrus of Satori Notes Jewelry.
Yeah.
Period.
I am very proud to say that I have invested in this business, I guess. I very, very happily supported this young woman's dreams and business. Put my friends on too, so we're all rocking Satori on WMTR.
Period.
Yes.
Because like we just love this. So basically she makes these little bracelets with little motivational quotes on them, and then when you order them, she sends them in this nice pretty little packaging with a gorgeous cardstock note, just pretty much explaining the quote and giving more encouragement. So you get the bracelet that you get to wear as a reminder to yourself, and then you have the note that you can just stick up in your wall or frame or just look at that. So you have two things. It's jewelry, it's notes, it's positivity. We love to see that.
It's aesthetically pleasing.
Right?
That just
wear it every day, like
chef's kiss, man.
It's dope.
It's beautiful.
Just dope. She's really killing the game. Like, I can't wait to buy more.
Me too.
Period.
Come and stack my wrist.
Listen,
Bermudians killing the game.
Killing the
game. Oh my goodness, the Bermudians right now. Yo,
they really are killing it though. I can't lie.
Sinead, I mean.
Oh my gosh, the video,
the visuals.
Listen,
the colors,
and shout out to
We Don't Deserve Queendom
Heights. Oh my life, that
Cameron Bay,
just fly everything.
Just everyone.
On the girl label, on the styling, just
everything.
Ava,
just deserve it.
That's
That's all it is. The song, what's the song called?
Posogo.
Pop off, show off, go off.
So dope.
Like honestly, go stream that right now. It's such a vibe. Go watch the video.
Go watch the video. Yes, watch the visual on YouTube.
Get your life.
Oh my gosh.
You see more about us, learn more about Bermuda. Just
period. We love to see it.
Wow, love to see that.
Cool. So welcome to the ghetto, guys. This is the segment where we talk about the madness that is social media and the world that we live in. Because we live in the ghetto.
The ghetto.
Period.
I'm in the ghetto.
CC Nene Lakes.
Period. If you ain't been on Twitter, then you really have to be there. Because Twitter this last week has just been nostalgia on nostalgia on nostalgia. Just giving us throwbacks of things that you probably didn't even remember that were in your brain. And you're like, damn, you really had to. I remember this. I miss this. The feels that you get when you look at it. Child. You had to be there. You really had to be there. Especially Bermuda Twitter. Like, I be seeing some stuff that I'm like, yo, I forgot about all of this.
Same. What are some things you saw?
They flipping, the what is it called? Oh my gosh, my brain is doing monster trucks down in St. David's, and they were jumping over the buses and all of that. I said, I remember that. And then I saw something about Learn-A-Lots. I don't know what the hell Learn-A-Lots is.
You don't know about the Learn-A-Lots?
I remember
I don't know about the Learn-A-Lots.
Wow, you're a child. Oh my gosh, you weren't there. You really weren't there.
I wasn't there for that one. I don't know what that is.
OJ's brother was a Learn-A-Lot.
Really?
Was he really?
Oren,
So
yeah, he was in Learn-A-Lots.
cute. I saw one, you remember, it's not about Bermuda, but remember like the rainbow, that thing that you like wave up, like all the children.
And you run under
yeah,
it?
you see, you're in a circle and you have to run underneath it.
The gym class
The
game,
game, right? And then you run back out, and it's like this huge
What was it called?
rainbow.
Did you have to get a beanbag?
Yes, you had to grab a beanbag from under.
What was it called?
Oh, yes.
I don't remember.
I forget what it's called. I remember that.
Primary
Good
school
time.
was
This makes me
lit.
miss being young.
That's the
was
only
the
time I
best.
like gym class.
I remember,
Literally.
like, as an adult, walking into the gyms now, as an adult, it's ridiculous because when I was a child, I thought it was huge. I thought the gym was absolutely...
Right, and it's so small.
It's tiny.
Look at it now.
Like, what? And, like, the little obstacle courses with the ladders and stuff. I used to be so intimidated by that, and now I look at it like...
Literal child's play.
Literally.
Oh, my gosh. It's so funny.
And I mean, y'all ain't really on UK Twitter, or if you are, we'd love to see it. But they were talking about Boris did his whole press conference last week, so we're all up apparently, hopefully, supposedly out of this lockdown officially all the way on the 21st of June. So you see all these memes, people's talking about, oh, I'm gonna get my body right by then, I'm gonna do this. I don't know if y'all remember the it's like a little meme of the boy and his trying to get his exercise on his I said, this is gonna be you, like trying to get your bodies right because we've been in lockdown all this time, eating your junk, doing absolutely nothing, and now you're gonna try in 3 months to do what?
Listen,
think, Sarah?
anything's
You could do a
possible.
lot in 3
It's
months,
possible.
okay?
I can't
And
lie,
listen, all
'cause-
bodies are fly anyway. So
Period.
June 21st is
Oh,
getting
body
whatever
clogs.
body I give it.
Literally.
Because my body's
Listen.
fine.
I've
got
been, I've been saying that 2 summers for many years. This beach is getting whatever body I give
Right?
it.
I decided to
Okay.
give. So this is it.
Period.
What y'all seen on the socials lately?
So I was on the Shade Room, as you do. You know, you scroll through.
In the shade.
And you guys know I'm a performer, I'm an actor, right? So I was scrolling through and I saw a headline that said Taraji P. Henson shares that she only made $40,000 for her role in The Curious Case of Benjamin Button.
I beg your pardon?
$40,000.
Miss Taraji P. Henson.
Taraji P. Henson.
Only.
So basically, like, she was at the point where she wanted to ask for more, and her management was suggesting that she ask for more. So she made, she sent out, what would you call it? Like, she made a request to get paid like $500,000, and it got denied, and she got paid $40K. And she was on this, right? And this is the same film with Brad Pitt and Kate Blanchett.
She was his mom.
Right. She was essentially she was a co-star. And that's how much it got. And you know, Brad Pitt and Kate Blanchett, they were not getting paid no $40K.
No $40,000.
$40K.
It's just madness to me. And that
They
goes for like
disrespect.
all over the board, like black creatives.
Because even I saw on Instagram talking about white influencers making $250K, black influencers making $1,500.
It's madness.
Are you crazy?
It's dumb. Like, it's sad. It frustrates me. But I just feel like that as a community, as a black collective, we gotta fight and support for each other. You see somebody doing something dope, highlight it.
Share it,
Literally.
repost it,
Share it.
because especially if it's
Put
like a
$0.
brand,
Putting it on, like if a brand has sponsored it,
share it so that they can
Literally.
keep.
So that, and other people can also get
Right.
opportunities, man.
Exactly.
Helps
Because
others.
this is not okay. I'm tired of us being exploited because, you know, we're black and we have the sauce. So
And without us,
They wish they had the sauce.
without us,
it's no way.
we are name
Yeah.
brand. They are knockoff. But anyway.
yeah, we are it. So that's my highlight.
Well, I have seen some things on these socials. Tasica, also known as Gorilla Glue Girl.
Yes.
I just want to say that I am happy to see that she got that glue out of her head, even though she had to lose her hair. But I saw a video of her dancing, and it was just the epitome of Black girl magic. And I just want to celebrate her for still being happy, for still being fly after getting dragged all up and through.
You right.
After going through, listen, I am glad to see her feeling herself and living her life and being happy. Okay, flourish, Tasica.
And to all you people that are now deliberately putting Gorilla Glue in your hair,
I was literally going,
stop it.
I even saw someone talking about putting Gorilla Tape on their coochie to pull off.
Oh yeah, to wax it. I think she did.
Enough.
Come on, clout is a drama.
Money will come to you. Money will find you, and you really don't have to do the most. Just relax, please. Calm down and stop exploiting people. Because I saw this one person who put Gorilla Glue on his hair on TikTok and then made like 13 videos asking people to send him money and whatsoever. Like, just stop. Enough.
I'm going to the doctor tomorrow. I hope.
Just be creative and wait for your stuff to pop off. Be consistent. Like, let Tasica have her little shine.
The thing is, she didn't even do it for clout.
Literally, she just
like what?
My sis really thought
she was doing something.
I think she confused it with Gorilla Snot. I have to believe that.
I
truly believe that.
No, she ran.
No,
out
it wasn't
got
to be.
It wasn't
she
ran out of got to be. That's why she used it.
Man. What a life. That happened in 2021 too. That's not even like a 2025.
Right?
That's what I would expect from 2020. That's a good set.
Hey, 2020 was here that just kept on taking.
It was just doing a lot. But thank God we made it out.
So now we're getting into who makes the rules, which is the meat of this podcast. The reason that you clicked on this, I'm sure you want to know what it is that we have to talk about. So every week we're each going to come up with a topic and then we're just going to discuss it. It's just that simple. So this week, what we're going to discuss is body positivity, body dysmorphia, all these things that happen because of socials and just standards that we are supposed to live up to, and what we have decided, the rules that we have decided to make for ourselves. Because who makes them? Nobody. We make them for ourselves. So my question to you guys is, how do you feel about the pressure that society puts on women especially, but we can also say men as well, to look a certain way?
Ciao. Wow. Yeah, this is heavy on my heart. Like, because I don't know if you guys know, but I'm a plus size thick queen, and I am actually in the process of unlearning a whole bunch of societal norms in regards to my body. Because I just realized that when I was growing up, there was so many instances where, one, I thought I was really big when I was really just regular size and
relatable,
really slim. But also just in general, like the idea that being skinny, being slim is the goal. I don't necessarily understand why that is the goal, and why society has decided that all women desire to be skinny with no back rolls, no little stomach, big stomach, whatever stomach, and why that means you're unhealthy. Like, that doesn't equate necessarily all the time. So yeah, I'm very much opposed to the idea that I have to look and be a certain way to be at my best. And also, like, I have my goals that I want for myself, but they're personal. And just the idea that losing weight is a badge of honor. I got that phrase from Lene at the Girl Standard. But a badge of honor, like to lose weight, to be skinny, I need to parade that on social media and be excited. And that's the only way a trainer is going to want to show my body, because they want to see me transform from being overweight, quote unquote, to being slim. And like, it's all very problematic, and I'm very much over it. So I have my things that I want to see about my body, but I'm keeping it more personal, keeping it to myself for sure. And I just want to shout out Lizzo.
Period.
I love her so much. I wish there was a Lizzo when I was growing up, just showing me like, yo, no matter what body you have, it's beautiful. She posted something on her socials where she was in the mirror and literally just like massaging her stomach and thanking it for being a safe place, for protecting her organs, for protecting her livelihood, like just saying all these amazing things about her body and her stomach. And it was just she's perfection. So yeah, that's how I feel about body positivity.
I can relate to that, especially the whole bit about formerly believing that I was huge when I in actual fact was tiny. I look at pictures now and I'm like, look at this child. She is skinny, but she doesn't know that she's skinny. And me now, having put on weight, I feel more comfortable in this bigger body than I did then.
Right.
I will say this though. While there is still a lot of body negativity out there in the media and on social media as well, at least for my social media, they are hyping up the big girls and I love it. Masego has a song called Big Girls. You should listen to it. We love that. But yeah, there's one guy in particular who he'll see those transformation pictures that you see where people like post the before and after and the showing of how they lost all this weight, and he'll be like, go back, get it, put it back. Like, I don't know what happened in the world that made tiny little pretty things the standard, whereas in my experience, guys say they love to have something to hold on to. So guys make no sense because they're the same ones that be done in fat girls. I don't like to say fat people. It feels like a bad word.
But I love that people are now like taking the word and making it more positive as well. But yeah.
Yeah, I like that. I don't like though. You see on social media, like I have that one guy who celebrates big women and big people, but you still see the people that are putting people down just for being big. Like fat people just be minding the business.
Right?
I heard you lot come. What did fat people do to you? I'm just living my life. What did I do to you? Why are you so pressed? If you're so skinny and you're so healthy, why are you so concerned about what this next person's doing?
Why can't you just
what does this have to do
business?
with you? Mind your business. Drink your water. Go exercise and leave me alone.
But on the other side of all of this as well, like we ain't body shaming people that are slim. Like that is some people's goal, and that is completely fine as well. But I think, as you said, the issue is people just don't mind the business. Like, let people be happy where they are, and if they're not happy, allow them to change it and mind your business about that as well.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys have experienced this, but I just would like to address the fact that people have a tendency to comment on your weight as a greeting, and I would like to stop that.
Oh, I heard that all the time.
Can we stop that? That is not a hello.
Or like, you lost weight. It's not a compliment. I'm sorry. Like, it's just not. Just tell me I look good.
Right? Like, why you gotta do all this extra, bro?
It really just boils down to you never know what people are going
through.
Right?
I saw on Twitter one time somebody was going through it. Like, she was really depressed and just suffering mentally, and she lost a lot of weight as a result of that. And everyone that saw her was like, oh my god, you lost so much weight, you look so good. Like, just giving her all of these affirmations on her accomplishment, but really she wasn't doing well at all. Like, she was going like that's not, it's not like she worked to lose the weight. Like, she lost weight because she was suffering.
Exactly.
And everybody's like, oh my god, you look so good. But had she put on the weight because she was happy,
talk about
then
it.
It's just like, oh. So bottom line, leave people alone.
Leave people alone.
That's
Respect
what it
people's
comes to.
boundaries. And just,
mind your business.
Mind your business. What do you think, Sakaéla? Been quiet.
Me, well, because we're talking about one end of the spectrum. I live on the other side. And being a skinny girl, you feel the pressure to be thick. Because in this 2020, 2021, this last, since the Kim K era, it's like a certain body type that everyone aspires. You got the BBL bodies and the lipo and the this and the that, and you feel like, yo, people will say to me, oh, you have such a nice, how many people wish that you have a frame like, but when you see a certain image enough times, you don't enjoy being slim. Like, I know people think but it's not as fun, and you have to, like you said, unlearn certain things, because there's been times where I'm in this age at 25 going 26. When I was young, up until maybe like 18 or 19, I used to wear skinny clothes, like my skinny jeans and my leggings, and not curve. But then I got to a point where I was like, yo, I'm slim as hell, and I don't want people to know this, so I'm wearing my sweatpants and I'm wearing my baggy clothes so I can look a bit thicker than I really am, or just feel more comfortable. But I've gotten now to a much more comfortable space in myself, where I'm like, I'm gonna wear the slim pants with the no booty, and it is what it is. I'm gonna get in the gym if I want to change it, and I want to make myself feel better and look a certain way. It's for me, so I can feel confident. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm in the gym now. I'm doing what I need to do. I'm eating right, and it feels good to be doing that. Just to have that lifestyle change is a really nice feeling. So it's toxic, especially, and I think me as well, being on socials and having to take pictures and look at myself as much as I do. It's like you compare yourself to people. Right. You really do, and you try not to, but it's like you see
comparison is a thief of joy.
Her. You know what I'm saying? It really is. But then you just have to. I told myself to just look at myself in the mirror every day and just, Sakaéla, you look good. All right. Like, I don't really care what anybody says. You look good. Even I posted a picture the other day. The caption was saying, like, you don't understand how big of a deal this is for me to be posting clothes, me dressed in clothes like this on social media. Right. Like, it's a really big step. And people's like, why are you so... And it's in your head sometimes. Like, you might think you look a certain way, but it could really just be in your head. Like, some people wish to look like you. That's why I think we all need to understand that we're all beautiful. Because if somebody looking at you that wishes that they look like you, oh, I wish my boobs look like hers, or look at her thighs, oh my gosh, her calves. Right. I be admiring people's calves, you know. Like, damn, bro, I wish I had calf muscles. Like, you just never know what other people
that's
wish.
a side of the spectrum you don't hear about as much, because there's the fat shaming is so loud. And because the fat shaming is so loud and has been so loud for so long, when it comes to these kinds of concerns for the other side of the spectrum, because your feelings are also valid, because there's a certain shape in between where you are and where Lizzo is, I guess. There's a certain shape in between there that is set as the ideal. And it's projected that anyone on either side of that spectrum wants to be that. Right. And should want to be that. And that's not the case. Like, look at the three of us. We're all three different sizes, and we're all fine AF.
Fine as hell.
Period.
These guys laugh at me all the time, because I be talking to them on
just
FaceTime.
Looking at herself.
Like, I'm fine as hell.
Just out of nowhere. Like, that's how she... No, that's how you greeted us the other day. You didn't say hello.
Literally.
You slid up on the
And me, I thought she was talking about me.
As hell.
Listen, I'm gonna love myself at any account.
As you should.
You really
and
should.
I want for all of us to get there. If you're big, if you're small, if you're somewhere in between, love you. Ain't nobody gonna do it like you. Ain't nobody gonna be shaped like you. Like, we're always so focused on, or we get so caught up in pointing at the other, and looking down on the other. But we need to embrace that. Embrace the differences.
Honestly, because everybody's going on the knife to look decent.
Exactly.
And I even think about young people. My sister's a skinny, slim. I mean, she's got Jamaican in her, so she's getting fill out. I could already
Big
see that, but she's really slim right.
That's my people.
She's slim right now, and I know what she's looking at. And at 16 years old, when you see everybody with all this hip and this getting surgery at 21 years old, you know, it's such a toxic place to be in, and we have to just learn to love ourselves as we are.
Exactly.
And once you love yourself, then you might want to, okay, I love this about me, but I would like to change this. You know, I would like to turn up. I would like to gain or lose. But it should come from
within. As long as you're doing it for yourself,
exactly,
then that's all that matters. Like, if you're a big girl and you want to lose weight because you want to lose weight, because you want to feel better about you, not because society says that you have to look a certain way, not because society said that you're unhealthy. If you feel unhealthy, if you don't feel good in your body, that's when you should make a change. Not because all of these external influences say that there's something wrong with you. If you're comfortable with the way that you are, then baby, you are good.
Period. I actually blogged about this the other day. I wrote a post about, it was titled I hate my body, which I don't, but I think the important thing is, even if you are unhappy with how you look, it's unlearning that and learning how to love what you look like at any account. So whether you lose 10 pounds or gain 20 pounds, finding a way to look at yourself and find the beauty in yourself every day. And I was doing within that post, I spoke to a wellness instructor, and one of the things she said was to look in the mirror and just speak positive affirmations over yourself, over your body. Maybe write them on your mirror and say them every day. And I did that, and I've been doing that. And it's been honestly so life-changing, just looking at my body, all the things that I've always hated and been told that are like gross by societal standards. But just looking at myself and saying, yeah, listen, like, you're fly, you're beautiful, you're made in God's image, so you're even more fly because of that. One of a kind. Nobody's touching you, nobody can compare to you, because you are you. And you are enough at the end of the day. So really just learning to love yourself wherever you are is a goal. And it should always be the goal.
I'd be deep in the fact that, like, these societal standards and these things are low-key trends. Like, what is in right now was not in the 90s. And it probably won't be in the next 20 years. Which is why, even more reason why we shouldn't worry about what society is saying, because they're just as all over the place as anybody can be. Today they're feeling skinny girls, tomorrow it's gonna be about fat girls, and then the next day is about big butts, and the next day is about big boobs. So it's like, who do I need to come and impress? Who do I need to prove myself?
Just sit back and wait
yourself.
Exactly.
That's what it is. Just sit back and wait your turn, really, because you probably got something that's gonna be in.
Right.
Like, I was watching Sister when it first came back on Netflix, and they really tried to make it seem like Jackie was fat.
Listen, they did the same thing with Moesha.
Really?
They really told him that she was too big to be a cheerleader.
She was tiny.
She's not even
like,
bro. I was looking at Jackie. What's his face picked her up and was like being all dramatic, like, oh, my back, and I was like, she's the same size as me.
And these are the things that we grew up on. That's the wild part. Like, these are the things.
And the thing is, like, before I even watched that, I remembered Lisa being fat. I remember that. I'm like, oh yeah, Lisa's kind of big. And then I'm watching, I'm like, she's not big at all.
Not even in any sense of the word.
Like, at all.
And it's funny because I always assumed, as growing up, is like, if you're fat, you're not beautiful, which is so toxic. And that's another thing that I feel like growing up, watching TV and just interacting day-to-day life, like, if you were a big person, then you were instantly like ugly.
Was it Monique that had turned fat into pH?
Yes,
fat to kind of make
hot.
It a good thing.
Yeah.
And thick? Or
pretty
like
hot
that.
and thick. I think that might have been it. Yeah.
Changed it to just change the stigma. Like,
I think that's still kind of a thing though, It's just recently that people have been saying fat and beautiful are two different things, because like you would have somebody saying, oh, like take Adele for instance, after she lost all the weight, everybody started gassing her and like, but she's always been beautiful.
Exactly.
Nobody said that she wasn't beautiful.
Right. Why does losing weight have to?
They're not mutually exclusive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Not even a little bit.
It's so problematic.
Like any time there will be a picture of a bigger woman on the gram or on Facebook or wherever, you'd see somebody in the comments like, she's not fat, she's beautiful. Two things can be true,
period. Exactly.
And they're both okay.
You know, I've actually gotten, it was in high school, a friend of mine had said this to me. It was a guy. He was like, you're so pretty, but like if you had a fat ass. And it's like, what makes you think that's okay to say? Who's to say that I'm not struggling? You know what I'm saying? And you could send me who knows where, just because you're not telling me that, oh, I would look better if I look like this.
And just stop policing women's bodies.
Literally.
Stop it. And men's bodies in general.
Just bodies, literally, just bodies in
stop
general.
Policing people's bodies.
Live your own life.
Exactly.
Don't tell me how to live mine.
Because
Projecting you.
We make the rules for ourselves.
We do.
Period.
Who's in control?
We are.
Me.
It's my life. Jesus Christ. Alright, y'all. So when it comes to body positivity and just loving yourself, and what is the standard for a good body, a nice body, it's you that makes that rule. It's you that decides that factor. And understand that it's your life. So you get to control it. And that's that on that.
Period.
Facts.
So this brings us to the next segment, which we can't really talk about this week because it includes you. We need you. And it's called What You're Saying.
What you're saying.
That is a very
Bermudian thing to say.
Bermudian phrase. Why you're saying,
people still say that though?
I think so.
All the time. I say it.
What you saying, bro?
I say it all the time. Why you saying?
You lot don't call.
What you saying? What's up? I think. I don't know. But basically, this segment, we want to hear from you. We want to know what your thoughts are on what we say on this podcast, on any segment. We want to know how you're feeling. And also, we want to know, like this week particularly, we want some good vibes. Spread the good vibes.
Yes.
Let us know what you feel about the podcast. Give us your comments.
Feedback.
Give us a little, a little feedback, a little congratulations if you're feeling kind.
No pressure.
This is a big deal for us. So, what do you guys think people are going to say?
I think they're going to say, oh my gosh, we love this. Whereas it's been all our lives. Continue.
This is a vibe. Love this.
That's it. Only positives.
Yes.
And
I'm excited.
That's what I hope to hear at least.
Good vibes.
Good
and
vibes
listen, if you have the
only.
bad vibes, we want to hear it. Bring it.
Yeah.
We're not saying that we're going to highlight it, but...
I mean, if you're nasty enough, we might. I might have to call you.
But
we might go on blast. JK.
Spread the good vibes. Send us some comments, and some support because it matters.
It does.
Yeah, we're just three black young women getting it,
out here doing
it,
anything,
killing the damn thing. So man,
going up this
send
year.
us vibes.
Send us vibes.
Oh yeah.
Encouragement. Send us something such as singing online. If you love to see it, we might love to see it too. Share that with us.
Exactly. So you can leave us a message or comment on whatever platform you're listening to this podcast on. Leave us a little message in the comment section, whether that be SoundCloud, what? Whether that be SoundCloud, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, whatever. Leave us a message or send us a DM. Comment on our social media.
Follow us on the gram at Rules Are Pointless.
Exactly. At Rules Are Pointless.
Because they are.
Let us know. Let us know how you feel. And that's all.